Signal flow is the concept of how, where, and why audio signal travels through our sound equipment. It's very important to understand where the flow of the signal begins and ends in order to make the best decisions on where and how to manipulate it. Knowing where the signal came from and where it's going allows us to determine the point in the chain where it's going to be the strongest or the most stable, or sound the most like what we want or need for our final product. It's also imperative to know how the signal is traveling through the system in order to troubleshoot in the event of a problem. Troubleshooting or problem solving is one of the most important skills to have as a sound engineer. We are handling complex systems with a lot of parts in them, often that we can't even see inside of the equipment or the walls of the studios. So there are so many things that can go wrong by being used incorrectly or simply breaking down. More often than not, things won't work the way you expect them to on the first try. And you'll have to know how to trace your signal chain from the beginning in order to find and solve your problem. The concept of signal flow can be applied to large, complex systems to help us understand how all of the parts connect together, or can be applied to a single, small piece of equipment to express how the signal travels from the input to the output. You'll see signal flow diagrams or flow charts in most equipment manuals. They can act as a roadmap to help you understand how to best use your signal at any point in the system, or how to troubleshoot problems when they arise. It's also a really good idea to draw your own signal flow diagram of your own studio or your venue when you set it up, to help you visualize how signal travels through your system. Then you can use that as a reference in the event of problems, or to make the best decisions when you want to add something new or make changes. Here's an example of the most basic signal flow chart that includes only the elements that we've talked about so far in this program: the microphone, the mixer, and the speaker.